day, coming in at between 9 and 9:30, bring donuts, have my coffee, and greet everyone who comes and brings food.
What kind of stuff do people cook?
Anything from cookies to lasagna to pot roast to Chinese.
The Upper L students from Allium Montessori are dropping off what they made for this week. They've been preparing different dishes for Friday Cafe every Friday since the beginning of the calendar year.
Oh, so what did you bring today?
Chocolate banana bread.
Meatloaf today. I made 6 mini meatloafs. I was assigned to do a meat dish, so
What's in your meatloaf?
that's what I... You want details, don't you? Breadcrumbs are in half and no breadcrumbs in the other half. Some onions, some eggs, a spice mix called Slap Your Mama, which means slap her on the back, not slap her in the face, okay?
I had experienced programs in which unhoused folks and housed folks had a chance to get together and mingle and talk and get to know each other. Our senior minister here said to me, well, couldn't we do something like that here at First Church? And it was like a light bulb went off. The first thing that I did was to just walk down to Harvard Square and begin talking to people on the street. People holding signs, people holding cups, or people just hanging out, and saying to folks, what would be helpful? And over again, people said to me, we don't have a place to just go during the day, a place where we're welcome. And I really just felt this huge surge of inspiration, because immediately I could picture it. We could open the doors and let people come in and offer that day space, and then see where it went from there.
Usually there are 3 of us in the kitchen, and we receive the food and we get it ready for our guests. We heat it up, we might mix it up.
I started the very first day. That day we actually had, if I remember correctly, we had 4 guests and 8 volunteers.
We had hot coffee, we had day-old donuts, and then at the last minute we got an offer from a fancy restaurant to provide soup.
That one's even lighter.
Most meal programs cook one meal in the kitchen and everybody eats the same thing, and we have this very unusual model.
So what's going out this afternoon is some beautiful black bean enchiladas.
We invite and ask neighbors to cook food for us in their own kitchens. It's like a giant potluck.
People who make this food spend so much time and they buy so much food. It's just remarkable.
Welcome everybody, come on in, yay! I have no idea how many are going to come through our doors, but I'm guessing probably around 100, which is about average for us. Your tray is going to make its way all the way down the line.
I give it to them and they fill it.
They fill it, so it's going to go down the line.
I didn't understand that. She
it's
put
going
that
to pick
across
up
the wrong way.
I'm sorry. Sometimes people get nervous because we're jumpy about germs here, and so
Right.
that's probably what's coming through.
That's the COVID thing.
It's in everything. Like, we just are so aware that people who are living on the street are much more vulnerable.
I live in herd immunity.
Right, well, but sometimes your immune system can be affected by being on the street, and so we don't want people getting stomach
I'm
flu.
a Navy nuke. I've had more vaccinations than you ever want.
Anyway, the point is this. Your thing is going to go down, you're going to pick up side dishes, you're going to pick up soup if you want it, and then they'll hand you your
All right,
tray.
you say it,
okay?
I do it.
All right?
Give her my tray.
We have a huge range of folks. Some folks are recently unhoused and learning to navigate the streets for the first time. Others have been unhoused for years and years. Others have housing but are vulnerable in some way, or elderly, or just food insecure, just don't have enough money to make ends meet.
What's so interesting about the Friday Cafe is they have such a smorgasbord of food. You really feel as though you're going to 10 restaurants at the same time.
I like coming here for the people, I like coming here for the food, the atmosphere. Because when you're a homeless person, it's hard to find all those things.
Everyone says hello to you. Everyone is kind and generous. We love the food here. My wife is over there. She's in a wheelchair. She had a stroke, and one of the parts is to get her out, get her socialized. And so this is a wonderful place for that.
I'm a long-term homeless person. I mean, I'm staying at a warming station right now. Yeah. So a warming station being a place where you don't get a bed, but you're welcome to stay at night. And I'm guaranteed a place there right now until the weather gets a little warmer.
It's a place where people who are low income or homeless can come and have a great meal, a sense of community. It's an oasis in the middle of a crap storm.
Yeah. Do you feel you're feeling old? Are you?
Oh, the leg's a problem.
Oh, everything hurts?
We get donations on a daily basis. So it's women's and men's clothing, shoes, hats, scarves. Sometimes we have sleeping bags and tents and blankets, lots of coats.
So we give out clothing donations to around 40 people every week. We help each person find what they need. It's by donations, so sometimes they don't get everything they need that week, but by the next week or the next couple weeks after that, they can get what they need.
In Cambridge, we have between 500 and 600 homeless residents on any given day. Median income is 3 times the national average, and we have Harvard and MIT, we have high-tech industry. In some ways, it seems like this incredible disjunction between the prosperity of our city and the fact that so many of our residents are really struggling. But one thing about Cambridge that I will say is that the city as a city and neighbors as individuals really care, really make an effort. The huge amount of attention goes to trying to support people and to solve homelessness. The need is definitely increasing. Homelessness is definitely on the rise. The housing crisis in Boston is certainly driving that. Food insecurity is on the rise. Pandemic funding now is going away, and we are going to see more and more and more folks coming to us. Holy God, where you are present, we feel joy. Where you are present, we feel hope. Bless the food that we will serve, bless the hands that have prepared it, and bless every person who comes to us today. In the name of Jesus, who is love on human feet. Amen. Amen. The story of stone soup is a story of a soup that grows. You put a stone into it, and then the villagers add all of their own gifts, like carrots and onions and a little meat. People bring what they have. And at the center, I feel like I'm the stone. I'm the one that the soup kind of coalesces around. But I'm not the soup, I'm just the stone. And what people bring to it is the soup. And it's a beautiful thing to see it happen.